The next morning we got up nice and early to hit the ocean in search of fresh catch. Josh and Em in particular were keen to get out on the water, so much you couldn't wipe the smile off their faces. It would be remiss of us to come to Apollo Bay and not head out and explore some of Australia's most legendary fishing waters. So Daniel from Apollo Bay Fishing Charters is going to do us the honours. Can we jump aboard, mate?
Let's go fishing, mate.
Let's go fishing. Come on, let's go fishing.
So this rocky island here ahead of us is covered in seals.
Yeah, right, eh?
Just call in there and see how playful they are. Sometimes they're sleeping, sometimes they'll come and jump all around the boat.
After 40 minutes of cruising, we'd finally hit our fishing spot. Time to drop a line, I reckon.
I'll tell you what, if driving down the Great Ocean Road's on your bucket list, I'll give you another one to throw on there, because today we are fishing in the Southern Ocean at the gateway to Bass Strait. So if you haven't done that, write that on the list, just under Drive the Great Ocean Road. Get Dan to bring you out. He knows the way around. They could have run the grader over the track before we got out here with a few bumps, but what a smashing day, I tell you what.
And then, disaster struck.
If you have a look at there, through here, that's our Burley Trail. That's our still photographer's Burley Trail. On the other side, we've got our videographer's Burley Trail. We'll see which one's the best. That there's, you've got a little bit of bacon, some eggs. Probably should have been dry toast, but it's got butter on it. And some of the fish like the butter, I think, so it's going well.
After all that effort, we had to turn around and head back to the pier just to drop off the crew, Josh and Em, because there is zero chance I am missing out on going for a fish. In a matter of time, we were back on the water.
Not a bad office, Dan.
No, it's not a bad place to work, mate. Been outside.
How long have you been doing it for?
Just 3 years on the charter boat.
Yep.
Before that I was a couple of years as a commercial abalone, on a commercial abalone boat.
So you've got a love for the water?
Yeah, loved it. Growing up in Apollo Bay and being on the water all my life.
Still up dropping a
Still
line
an
in
absolute
yourself?
pleasure, yeah. I don't get sick of it at all.
So what sort of fish do you normally catch when you come out on a charter with yourself?
Our main target species is snapper.
Yep.
We catch a lot of other reef fish as well. Flathead on the sand and gummy sharks is the other popular one as well.
A lot of water out here. Your local knowledge must be worth a lot.
Yeah, if you didn't know what you're doing, you'd take you a while to figure it out. Oh, there's a bite.
Well, I think even that and the reefs you come around, there's a lot of rocks here if you don't know the water.
That's right, it's a treacherous bit of coast. It's the start of the shipwreck coast. So it's been
So you
a lot
don't
of
wanna
people
just
come to grief.
Bring your own boat out, you don't know where you're going, you might be a part of the shipwreck coast, eh?
That's right.
So how many charters a week do you do?
I book out every day, but it's weather dependent. So if we get out 3 or 4 times a week, we're going all right. 1 charter a day through most of the year, and through the summer I'll run 2 a day when the days are longer.
So did you order this weather just for us today?
Just for you, mate. Yeah, it's not always this good, but
It's
we'll
an
take
absolute
it.
cracker of a day, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And to top it all off, we actually caught a few for the couple of hours we were out there. It was all thanks to Dan's patience, passion and experience. I am sure Josh must be spewing. Well, folks, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of our journey down the Great Ocean Road, and it's all been thanks to our great mates at Essential Caravans, Design RV, and of course, Lumberjack Campers. Now, it might be the end of this trip, but we have got plenty more coming up soon. So I'll catch you then as we show you what's up down under.
What's up?